Good day, how are you? Today I will talk about something which is a lighter topic and it's about relationships and how to make your relationship work when you move to another country. As we all know, moving to another country with your partner isn't always a walk in the park. Why is that? It's because moving to another country is a huge stressor on relationship. There are many demands in the application stage, and relocation comes with a culture shock, uncertainties, and sometimes homesickness. None of this is impossible to overcome. And below are some tips on how you can actually overcome these challenges and make your relationship not only last but thrive, right, through the immigration process. Also included are some practical suggestions on how you can do what is usually done by others. So the number one, the first thing that you're supposed to do is it's common knowledge that communication is key in sustaining any relationship. So keeping the lines of communication open becomes even more important when you are moving to another country with your partner. The recommendation here is that you should raise your concerns, fears, and worries. That way, both partners know what kind of headspace the other one is in, and you can support each other. Also prevents little issues becoming huge arguments. Don't forget to mention the good stuff when you're complimenting your partner on how they handled a visa issue or sharing a story after your first day on the new job, right? So balance as always is key. Number two, please have some common goals. So not everyone finds living and working in another country appealing for the same reasons. For some, for some, it's an opportunity to make money. For some, it's an opportunity to just travel more, right? And then, yeah, these goals are not necessarily mutually exclusive, but when a couple has vastly different goals, neither wants to compromise, it can be a recipe for disaster. So the recommendation is that sit down and discuss what each of you are hoping to get out of a stint working in another country. In an ideal world, you will have the same goals. But if you don't discuss how each person can compromise a little bit to give the other one what they want, then you will have a problem. So, number three, have a plan. Of course, you're not going to plan each and every move, but planning about big projects like buying or renting a house, a car, pension savings, and the like helps, as it ensures that both partners know exactly what's happening. So the recommendation here is that you start from the beginning, right? During the visa application, then you work your way right through to finding a house once you've arrived in your country where you're moving to. So your list should also include who's responsible for what, not only so that things get done, but also to limit but you were supposed to do this type of argument, right? And then number four, make big decisions together. So you may be responsible for finding a new home, but you should never sign on the dotted line without first speaking to your significant other. Life defining decisions should always be made together. Right. The recommendation here is that you make big decisions together, like where to stay or whether you're going to buy a house or you're going to rent a house. Sit down, go through all the details, and make a decision before continuing with your day. Right. Number five, make time to have fun. Successful couples know that emigrating can't only be about hard work. So prioritize quality time together, right? Because this is very important. And the recommendation here is make time to have fun and relax while getting through the motions of moving. Go see a movie, have dinner at a new restaurant, have a braai with new friends, or go for a hike. Whatever hobby you are into, right? Do those things. And once you are settled in the country that you've moved to, make time to visit tourist sites, explore your neighborhood, and taste the local food flavors, right? And then number six, make sure that you also spend time apart, right? Most couples are not used to spending all their time together and or being dependent only on each other. So most couples also know that not taking a break could eventually very well lead to frustration and tension. So take a break and give each other some space. Go have a coffee at a corner cafe, go see a movie on your own, explore a part of the city on your own, or join a hobby group that you like but your partner doesn't like, right? Your options are endless. Number seven, reach out, right? Being homesick and lonely happens even if you are couples, right? So successful couples reach out to new friends while also reconnecting with family and friends that they left back home, right? So when you miss home, the recommendation is that you send a text to a loved one or arrange a Skype call. When you want to make new friends, reach out to other people, maybe from your home or from your continent if you're overseas, right? And then join the hobby groups of those hobbies that I mentioned above. And then lastly, decide if and when you are returning home. Unless the contract that you got is temporary with a definite end. The question of when to return home or whether to even do it at all should pop up, right? Unless both partners are clear on the details here, this issue could lead to fights down the line. So the recommendation here is that you discuss if the move is permanent or temporary. Right? If it's temporary, you have to decide how long each of you wants to stay. Talk about what happens if one of you decides it's time to go home despite all that's been discussed. Also decide about the possibility of moving to another country, right? Thank you. Please, as always, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the videos, and share this link to other places where you are available, like on WhatsApp and Instagram and whatever, TikTok and the like. Your friends might be needing this advice. And how to get out of me, 083-879-8114 is my phone number. It's a South African number. For those that don't know what the code for South Africa is, +27. Thank you.